Hey, how's it going, everybody? We've got a lot of Star Wars movies, TV shows, a lot of projects coming out that are in the works. Skeleton Crew, Andor Season 2, The Acolyte, the Untitled Rey movie, the Untitled Dave Filoni movie, the James Mangold movie. Is this still happening? I'm not even sure if this is still happening. But this one is the one that I'm talking about today. The Shawn Levy Star Wars movie. And the reason why I'm talking about this one today is because Shawn Levy has spoken out about it. Let me read this bit right here. Shawn Levy has done a little bit of everything over the years, from comedies like Cheaper by the Dozen and Date Night to massive family films like the Night at the Museum film franchise. And the director/producer isn't stopping with Deadpool 3. He is in the process of developing his own Star Wars movie after his MCU debut and completion of Stranger Things. In November 2022, Deadline reported that Levy was in talks to helm a mystery project at some point in the future, though no other details were made available at the time. Well, now some details are being made, right? But so first off, who is Shawn Levy, right? He's responsible for Stranger Things, Deadpool 3. We saw here Cheaper by the Dozen, Night at the Museum. Like, looking at his producer work, we got Stranger Things. I'm just trying to see stuff that I know. The Adam Project, I haven't seen that. Heard that was good. Free Guy. So a lot of are we going to be seeing Ryan Reynolds in a Star Wars project? Who knows? But it seems like a lot of comedy, action. He produced Arrival. Okay, that's completely different. What did he direct? Real Steel? He seems to be all over the place. So we got Stranger Things directing, Free Guy directing, The Adam Project directing. So he can do action, he can do comedy, Real Steel, Not at the Museum. The reason why I'm looking at this is because it's important based off of what is said here. When Lucasfilm president Kathy Kennedy brought me on board to make a Star Wars movie, her central mandate to me was, I want a Shawn Levy movie. If you look at his track record, what is a Shawn Levy movie? I don't know what a Shawn Levy movie is. What is the tone of a Shawn Levy movie? Is it going to be like Stranger Things? Is it going to be like The Adam Project? Is it going to be like Real Steel? Is it going to be like Night at the Museum? Cheaper by the Dozen? Is it going to be like Arrival? I want a story and tone that reflects you and your taste and what you bring to your movies. What tone? I don't know. Maybe if you are a Shawn Levy fan, you can sort of distill all his movies down into a specific tone. But I guess I shouldn't look at producing. I should look at directing. Stranger Things. So, I mean, he knows how to do mystery. Adam Project, I haven't seen that again. Free Guy, I haven't seen that again. But action, comedy, he can go dark. Real Steel, that's action. So, Night at the Museum and Real Steel, like, what? They're so far apart, you know? Cheaper by the Dozen and Real Steel, that's like completely two different things. So, what does Kathleen Kennedy mean by tone? What is she looking for? She's saying she wants a Shawn Levy movie, but what is she thinking? What does she mean? So I want a story and tone that reflects you and your taste and what you bring to your movies with a Star Wars story. So I have felt extremely empowered. We are in early days, unfortunately, because the development process was abruptly paused due to the WGA strike. But I feel very empowered to trust my instincts in the development of this story and movie. So the way he's speaking here is very different to what I would expect, in the sense that we've seen Lucasfilm. A director had a vision and they're like, yeah, I don't agree with that vision, you're gone. It seems here that Kathleen Kennedy wants Shawn Levy's vision. Maybe they're saying that because Shawn Levy's extremely versatile, or maybe Shawn Levy doesn't even have a particular vision. I mean, maybe that's why he does movies all over the place, like different tones and different styles. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, if I was a creative, I wouldn't want to be doing the same thing over and over again, the same tone, the same style over and over again. So it makes sense from coming from his perspective. But if I'm looking at it from a Star Wars perspective, right? There's a fine line. There's a balance that needs to be had. I don't want the executives meddling in every single project, right? I don't want Kathleen Kennedy to say, "Hey, I don't agree with this director's vision. You're fired." But at the same time, I don't want the director to have all power, because this is Star Wars. I don't want to see a Shawn Levy. I don't want to see a Shawn Levy Star Wars movie. I want to see a Star Wars movie. Okay? Star Wars is still George Lucas' creation. It's not Shawn Levy's creation. So there is a standard that needs to be held. So it's not like, hey, you have free reign. You're fully empowered. Like he says, I have felt extremely empowered. No. You can't do whatever you want with Star Wars. It's an existing franchise. So, based off of this, it seems like Kathleen Kennedy was one way, and then she's now acting a different way. And then, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't have hope with Star Wars anyways. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, actually, no. I take that back. I do care. Why else am I making a video about it? I'm going to go watch the movie. I do care. But the thing is, the point I want to make is, this shouldn't be a Shawn Levy Star Wars movie. Whatever that is. I don't know what a Shawn Levy Star Wars movie would be, looking at his track record. But whatever that is, it needs to be a Star Wars movie, okay? Shawn Levy, or any director of Star Wars, shouldn't try to bring... I mean, I shouldn't say that. I was about to say they shouldn't try to bring something new to the table. It's fine to bring something new to the table, but you shouldn't bring something new to the table because you want to put your brand and your mark on Star Wars. Star Wars is bigger than you, okay? You are servicing Star Wars. Star Wars isn't servicing you. It's not like, hey, I have this platform now. I have this platform that is Star Wars, and I'm able to tell a story that I would like to tell within the Star Wars universe. No, that's not how it works. You service the story that is Star Wars. That's how it should be. Because it's not yours. It's George Lucas's. So, what do you guys think about this, man? I don't know if you guys are Shawn Levy fans, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of you that are Shawn Levy fans, because I mean, I'm a fan. I like Night at the Museum. I thought Real Steel was decent. He produced Arrival. I thought Arrival was great. So he's done some real cool stuff. The thing is, it's so all over the place in tone that I can't pinpoint. Stranger Things, right? That's awesome. I can't pinpoint to exactly what tone this Star Wars movie would be. But if you guys have any clues, let me know what you guys think a Shawn Levy Star Wars movie would be like. And let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.